process that you go through for each of these videos?
You know, Californians are probably, for one video, it takes maybe 2 or 3 trips down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that says made in Kauai.
Yep.
Yeah, you get to see that one from a different vantage point, I bet.
Yes, I do.
We're talking about doggy style sex. And then editing takes a couple days on my part. So it is kind of a process, but it's good because people like them.
Yeah.
And I think they understand the hard work that goes in. Even if it's not funny, I still had to make all those edits, right? And use my computer and the internet to upload it. So
they should appreciate that.
Say what you will about my videos. The sketch comedy takes a while because now my whole goal is to bring in a lot of great sketch and comedy writers into the fold.
As a comedian, do you write a lot of notes of jokes, or is it kind of like you go with the flow? If you have a skit, or like what's your process in terms of your creative process?
Yeah, it's basically, if I ever come up with an idea, it's usually in the shower. Do you ever do that? The shower's a great place to just think. Because you don't have to worry, because you're naked, but you don't have to worry about anyone coming in, so you feel very secure in there.
Raw and real.
Yeah, and just looking down all the time, it just puts me in a funny comedy headspace. I'll always think of jokes in the shower or while I'm out, but then I'm never near a computer, so I have to either write them down or put them in my iPhone. And then when I'll be like, I need a joke, I'll look in my iPhone, and I'll be like, that's not funny.
And then you look back at it.
And that's why I don't put videos up.
Let's talk about technical stuff for just like insiders in terms
Okay.
of cameras, editing equipment.
Let's see as technical as I can get. Now, we shoot California on a Sony Z1U. It's an old DV HD camera, the Sony's first HD camera. It uses DV tapes.
Yeah.
But we do that because I like to keep the tapes. I'm scared of losing it. That doesn't work anymore, so we're shooting it on an HVX Panasonic. And then everything else we shoot on a 5D Canon or 7D. But we also just ordered the new Panasonic AF100 camera, which is their brand new kind of competitor to the 5D. And that's it. That's what we shoot on. And as far as sound goes, I just have a Sennheiser mic that I use Californians. I do the Californians on the mic.
This one here, my son-in-law got me this for my birthday.
Yeah.
67-year-old birthday.
Couldn't return that one, huh? And everything else we either love or boom.
And what about editing?
Editing, Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
On a MacBook Pro or a Mac Tower computer. That's all we run at the office, and that's what I have at home.
What advice do you give people in terms of starting out?
Oh man, I don't know. I just was asked that question in another interview, and I think.
So this is a unique question.
This is a terrible question. Try harder next time. It really comes down to making something that you think is funny, and not doing it to try and become internet celebrity or something like that, or e-portant, as I like to say. I just made that up.
Oh, that's a new one.
I'm e-portant.
We've just made
in real life. I'm not.
Web history with a new word.
Please subscribe to me. It's about making stuff that you think is original, funny, and not trying to please anyone. And eventually, if it's good, it'll catch on.
Well, how do you get it to catch on, though?
You just you know what's really good and really handy for this YouTube world is going to these events.
Where the community is.
Yeah. And they meet other people and they meet YouTubers, and it's all networking, really.
Yeah.
Because, I could probably chalk up all my success to just knowing the right people. If I really wanted to, and if I was being honest. But since I'm really vain and into myself, I'll say it's my hard work and my comedy and how funny I am. You got that? All right. It's pretty much engaging with people on the internet. And don't be a troll. Why? But there are some really funny trolls, I guess. You know who my favorite troll is?
Who?
Mr. Duty Head. He is a duty head.
It's a catchy name.
Yeah. And he's one of my favorite trolls.
In terms of, though, continuing to engage with your audience.
A lot of people now do these viewer response shows, which, to tell you the truth, I never thought was a great idea.
Yeah.
But I did one. I do it on my second channel. It's a show called Ask Kassem. Or it could be called Asgasm or Ask Chasm, where I just answer Twitter, Facebook questions and stuff like that with a crazy green screen. Hey guys, it's me, Kassem. We got a new green screen. I'm very excited. Maybe I'll have nicer videos for you to be disappointed in. And I think it was just a funny little spin on the people's other vlog shows that are like that,
But it worked?
It worked, yeah. One of my editors said, hey, check this out, and it was funny, and it had all the pictures. I'm like, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we do to engage with the community, and I think it's totally important because that's what separates us from people on films and TV and stuff like that. You can actually connect with your audience. Somebody could send me a naked picture to my email. You know what I mean? Anytime they want.
Wow.
A woman can send me naked pictures of herself. and I will receive it
That's access.
in my email.
So you're saying how actors and, you know, the traditional media world don't really do that interaction.
Yeah, it's tough to have that interaction with people that are traditional celebrities,
Yeah.
or actors and entertainers and comedians. But I guess with Twitter and Facebook, it's made it a lot easier. But still, there's a whole other component that we do, talking directly to that audience, that a lot of those people don't do.
You talked about scheduling, how some people do schedules, you don't really do a schedule.
Yeah, I don't. I think scheduling, if you're a person putting up content on the internet, scheduling is very important. However, I don't operate that way because I feel like if I'm trying to hit a deadline, the quality of the video might be not as good as I would hope it to be. I'm gonna work on that for people, I swear. I'm gonna try and, maybe work 2 days a week this year, as opposed to the one.
So how many videos do you put out a week then? You're at least in one video a week.
Usually it's like one a week.
Okay.
But it's definitely one a week on my second channel. But I haven't put up a video on my main channel in a while, but I will very soon. I have some stuff going up. But it's one every week or two on my main channel.
Keep them waiting.
I like to keep people waiting, keep myself stressed out. And that's how I like to live my life, I think. Part of making it on the internet is working with a lot of people. That is definitely essential.
And what are your favorites?
My favorite people to work with?
Yeah.
I love working with Shay. A lot of people don't know this about Shay, but he's a great actor and improviser.
At least you didn't break the chair yet.
I know. Dang it. Bring me the Frito-Lays.
And he's just one of my best friends, so he's so funny.
Aww.
And, I'm just kidding. I hate him. He's ridiculous.
I felt
So
the hate in
untalented.
that.